Um, we're going to start with a little game, because what better way to make us feel less snotty than to play a game. So, in the spirit of Christmas, we have prepared a few Christmas songs, but Nathan is only going to play like the first few notes, and your job is to guess which song he is playing. Okay? So Nathan's going to play a few notes, and your job is to guess the song. Ready?
We Three Kings.
Silent Night, very good, Ella.
Right, next one.
Joy to the world. Of Orienta.
Yes, Julia's got it.
Wish you a Merry
Very good, Ella.
The festival.
Next one.
Joy to the world.
Thank you. More tricky one.
Merry Christmas.
I reach up high, touch the ground.
Two more.
Nathan was desperate to stick in a red herring, and that was what he chose.
I'm Jenny
White Christmas.
Last one.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Thank you, Nathan. And we will come back to Come All Ye Faithful a bit later. So, when I was about 7 years old, we had a school party at Christmas. We listened to lots of songs, but I distinctly remember when the song I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day came on. And I suddenly stopped what I was doing because I had a very life-changing moment, because I realised that the lyrics that they were singing really resonated with me, and I actually genuinely did wish it was Christmas every single day. And I remember it was like Debbie was saying at the candlelit service, time stood still, and it suddenly dawned on me that I realised that I did wish it was Christmas every single day. But of course, I was 7 at that point, and I was quite happy with presents. But nothing has changed. I still do wish it was Christmas every day. Just I've come to realise that actually it's a bit bigger than presents. So I have been over the recent weeks pondering the lyrics of the very well-known Christmas carol, O Come All Ye Faithful. The lyrics in the chorus saying, "O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. And I realise now that the reason that I wish it was Christmas every day is because Christmas for me is full of anticipation. The arrival of Jesus, and of course we're not waiting for the arrival of the baby Jesus anymore, but when he returns again. And it always points me forward to that. Oh, come, let us adore him. Such profound words, yet do we actually stop to think about the magnitude of this invitation? As we all know, the way that something says can convey a different meaning, or the way we feel about something means that we may say the same thing but in a slightly different way. For example, if I said, "Come here right now," you would think, "Oh gosh, I'm in a bit of trouble there." But if I said, "Come here right now," you might think, "Oh, she's got something exciting to tell me." Now, we sing in "O Come, All Ye Faithful" 3 "O Come, Let Us Adore" hymns. The first one being almost in a whisper. An invitation that shows us true awe and wonder, and often one that renders us speechless. I remember the morning that my youngest sister was born. I was 5, and each morning me and my other sister would run in to see my mum and see if she'd had the baby. And what felt like forever, we ran in and there was no baby. We ran in and there was no baby. And day upon day, we used to run to see our mum and there was still no baby. And one morning, we burst into her bedroom to see if there was a baby. And there it was, next to her, asleep. And again, it was a moment for me where time stood still. I remember being absolutely speechless, in awe, and not actually quite knowing what to do with myself, of this tiny, tiny baby. When I think of this, I actually can't even begin to comprehend the reaction that the shepherds might have had when they arrived at the stable and saw Jesus, the very presence of God. In Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6 to 7, it reads, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing it and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever." This is the Jesus we are invited to adore, worship and praise this Christmas. Oh, come, let us adore him. Let's pour out our adoration and worship, for we are welcomed into the presence of God himself. Oh, come, let us adore him. The second line getting a little louder. This invitation reminds me that we can come as we are. Jesus was visited by both shepherds and kings, and perhaps a little dormouse on many Christmas card pictures. We don't know what the state of mind the shepherds or kings arrived in, only that the sole purpose of their journey was to see Jesus. Oh, come, let us adore him. No matter what else is going on, he takes us as we are. There is no tick list of status or achievement, no lofty heights we have to reach before we can worship him. Oh, come, come as you are to adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. The loudest proclamation that Jesus, the Son of God, is here. The invitation that encourages us to boldly approach his throne. Over the last few months, I've been on quite a journey of discovering God afresh. I would describe myself as quite a deep thinker, and have been pondering and asking God, who actually are you? Who actually is God? How am I supposed to grow in relationship with a being that I cannot see and that I cannot communicate with like I can a person? And whilst I cannot possibly know everything there is to know about God, I have found comfort, strength and growth in Colossians chapter 1 verse 15, which reads, "The Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation." Through Jesus, we see and know God. For me, that makes my questions so much more comprehensible. Christmas changed everything because we can now know God in a way that we never could have done before. Oh, come, let us adore him. The God that came to earth in human form so that we could comprehend and understand more of who he is and be in relationship with him. Of course, this is not just where the invitation finishes. Oh, come, let us. The invitation that is not just for us, but for the whole world. Let us all adore him. Gather all who will listen. Oh, come, everyone, this way and adore him. Let us boldly approach the throne of Jesus because he has made a way. We can approach with confidence and sit in his presence. Oh, come, let us adore him. Now, for those of you who don't know me, The Nativity is my favourite ever film in the whole world. Not just Christmas film, just favourite ever film. And in the last song, the children sing around the manger, and in the song, the lyrics are, "One night, one moment, and everything has changed." And it brings me to tears most times, because for me, it sums up the magnitude of what God did for us. The moment that Jesus was born, everything changed. Nothing could ever be the same again. Our world was filled with hope. That is why Christmas for me is the absolute best time of year, and I want it to be Christmas every day. Because it reminds me over and over again the scale of God's love for us. We get to celebrate the arrival of our Saviour, the arrival of the one called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, the one on whose shoulders the world rests, the one who is the very image of God and the fulfillment of prophecy, the one who knows your name and who knows my name, the one who came even when we were far off, the one whose love cannot be fathomed or comprehended, the one who we can look at and say, "I know God because I know Jesus." This is all bundled up in a tiny baby lying in a manger. The Christmas story is no soft or fluffy story, but one that demonstrates and communicates the power, might and glory of our God. What an amazing God we worship. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.